Okay, so this is station 65. This is for our barbell back squats. And this is probably the greatest lower body strengthening and muscle building exercise. So, but if used incorrectly, it puts you at a great risk for injury. So during this video, we're going to discuss just how to keep good form and how you can be more efficient with it. So first things first, when you want to do the barbell back squat, it's most important to have the pin set at the perfect height. You don't want to have it set too low to where you have to squat down real low and do an entire rep just to get it off the rack. But you don't want to have it too high either. If you end up having to get up on your toes, that puts you at risk for injury and makes it difficult to get the correct setup. So right here at this height is about perfect for Chris. So what he's going to do is he's going to climb underneath so that the bar is just resting on his trapezius muscles. He's going to squeeze his shoulder blades back so he's in a nice sturdy position, and then he's going to place his hands on the bar, possibly a couple inches from his shoulders. Some people prefer to have it out wider, some people even a little bit closer, so that's something you have to play around with, see what works best for you. But once you found that position, go ahead and unrack it. Step back a couple feet from the rack. And then you're going to bring your feet out till they're about shoulder width or possibly even a little bit wider, depending on just what you're more comfortable with. And when you descend into the squat, one of the most important things you need to make sure of is not to let your knees going past your toes. Because in that position, well, first of all, you're not strong. You're going to be forming a lot of muscle imbalances, and it is horrible for your knees. Also, not only do you want keep your knees from going past your toes, but from a front angle, you don't want your knees to be caving in as well, as that puts you at a major risk for injury too. Also, not just knee position, but back position is very important as well. So you want to refrain from overarching your back, puts you at huge risk for injury, not very strong either. And then also excessive rounding is also very difficult on the back as well. So just keeping the shoulders back and nice flat back while you go into your descent, and that'll be perfect. So that's a pretty good squat right there. You can see that his knees aren't going out past his toes. He's keeping a nice flat back. And when you're on your way down, you want your hips to match up right with your knees so that your thighs are about parallel with the floor, and then start driving back up, and that's a good rep. While you're driving up, you don't want to get up on your toes so that your heel comes off the ground. You want to keep your foot nice and flat on the ground so that you're pushing through the arch and the heels of your foot. In this position, you're a lot more powerful, and it takes a lot of stress off of your knees and back. And then when you finish the amount of reps for the set that you're planning on doing, go ahead and step back into the rack. Set it down gently. And that's how you do the barbell back squat.